B Woods, let's get it. Why do nice guys really finish last in dating? This is a big one. Is manipulation, right? In society's eyes, nice guys are the ones that are doing everything right. You're doing flowers, you're doing candy, you come in on a damn donkey to the date with all kinds of treats and goodies, and you're taking her to a restaurant, and you're doing all those things. And so you go back home and you talk to your friends and she ghosts you, she don't call you. You're like, hey, I'm a nice guy, right? Got a good job, I'm doing my thing, I'm in school, I took her to a nice restaurant, I did the flowers, I did all this stuff. And what do I say? Why do you really finish last, nice guy? It's because all that shit was manipulation. It was all manipulation, right? You went out with this person, you had met her online, you met her on these streets, and is everything that you did warranted, right? The flowers, manipulation. The expensive restaurant, manipulation. All these other things, because you don't even know this person, so you're doing all this stuff. And the reason why you're getting a negative response is because the woman subconsciously knows also that, why is he doing all this stuff? He doesn't even really know me. And you think that it's because you're nice, but it's really because you're campaigning for ass. And so women, they subconsciously know when somebody's being genuine with them, and they know subconsciously when somebody is trying to manipulate them so that they can potentially get at them. And so even though it's in the eyes of somebody, an outsider, is that you're doing a nice thing, the reality is that you're not really being honest about what your intentions. And that doesn't mean that you have to say, this is what I want to get down, but you're putting on a performance piece that is very much manipulative, right? And so you're not doing the work about saying, hey, this person should get to know me. Let's start on an even playing field. Let's get to know one another and do things that are in a space to where it seems that it's a normal progression. Anything that seems like it's over the top for somebody that you don't know, that means that they trying to do some level of, there's manipulation, right? So if you went to a car dealership and they're like, hey, good to see you, here's some wine, here's something like this, da 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 da. There's one thing to be good service, and then there's another thing to where somebody's just being super, super extra. And usually when people are being super, super extra, especially for somebody that doesn't know you, you guys don't know each other, then you know that, okay, they're trying to flip this into something to where I can get some level of gain. And so although women are not articulating that in their mind, they can subconsciously feel that. And they can say, hey, I want to eat this food, I'm going to chill out, I'm going to kick it. But in their mind, they're thinking to themselves, okay, this dude is kind of, being a little extra right now. So he's trying to manipulate the situation. And so depending on where your level of attraction is, especially with this woman too, if you don't have this level, if you go back to last video, you have a level of emotional intelligence, and you can't gauge if there's a level of attraction there also, then she's really just gonna throw you out the door. And so in your mind, you're thinking like, I did everything right. I was the nice guy. That's not how it goes. So what to do to rectify that is, one, you have to have more confidence in yourself. You have to say, okay, I don't need to bring anything to this particular date, all this extra, right? Obviously you want to, pay for the day, you want to do your thing, but you can do a nice lounge. Everything is about vibe and energy. So if you take a woman to a spot where the energy and the vibe is right and your conversation is flowing, then you're going to get a positive response, because then it's on an equal playing field. Now, obviously, you want to make sure that there's some level of attraction too, so you have to kind of feel that out. But the whole thing is just that you want to start off on an even playing field. Think about the vibe, think about the energy, about the surroundings. Don't think about, okay, what type of tools do I need to get this person to get to have this type of romantic interaction. It's going to be a conversation. Conversation rules the nation, and it's about the mood. It's not about the food. So you want to make sure that your energy is right. You want to make sure that you're not doing things that come across as manipulative behavior, because as the person that is nice, quote unquote, every time you're going to get some negative results, and it's going to be passive. It's going to be a cool little ghost. It's going to be a cool little one-word answers. It's going to be like, hey, I'll get at you, I'm so busy. You're going to get all these little bullshit reasons why she can't kick it with you no more. And unless you're like an 8 in her mind in terms of attraction, she'll give you another shot. But if you teetering on that 6 and 5, or you right there, and then you do some over the top, you bring in teddy bears and you try to manipulate, she ain't gonna rock with you, because when it comes down to it, it's just all about it's emotional safety with women, and they have to know that the person that they're gonna at least open themselves up is genuine. And if you starting off with lies and you starting off deceptive tactics, you don't see it like that. But I'm talking about how things are working on a subconscious level, not on a conscious level. On your level, you're thinking like, okay, you're thinking like a guy, logic, reason. If I do this, this is supposed to generate this response from women. It doesn't work like that. Women they're very tactical in terms of just like their emotional intelligence. They're thinking about safety. They're thinking about what you're planning to do. They're thinking about the setup. They're thinking about all these other things. And so if it doesn't feel like it's going to be a safe space, or it feels like there's some level of manipulation, then what's going to happen is you're going to get negative results. So it's not because you're nice, it's just because you manipulating. All right. If that video was helpful, make sure you make sure you subscribe. And I got a dope ass course about getting out the friend zone. Guaranteed to get you out that friend zone. Make sure you like the channel. B Woods, holla.